Hello again, this is my Model Railway News Update. Today is Monday the 11th of August 2025. Let's start off with some N-Gauge news with the upcoming Great Western Railway Castle Class steam locos from Farish. We've now been given some photos of the actual models for the three livery options, and on screen now is Kingswear Castle 5015 in BR lined early Emblem green. It's hard to think you're actually looking at N scale here. It looks like 00 scale because of the level of detail and refinement on show here. First released into the range in 1982, Farish have been steadily improving this model over the years, and this is the latest iteration. Here we see number 5055 Earl of Eldon in Great Western Railway lined green finish. So while this isn't a totally new tooling, the new models feature significant updates, including DCC sound capabilities and a die-cast metal gearbox. Finally, here is number 4082 Windsor Castle in Great Western Railway lined green shirt button livery. All look really good and are expected in the autumn with an RRP of £179.95 for analogue or £289.95 for DCC with sound. In my last news update, I talked about the NER P7 and LNER D12 coal hopper wagons, which were at the engineering sample stage. Well, already we're seeing decorated samples of these now, and they look pretty good. But obviously the standout one here is the BSC version, which is eye-catching and well presented with the green and the black masked off very well. RRP is £29.95 each. And we also got to see some decorated samples of the Class 150 DMU in both GWR, First Group Green and Transport for Wales liveries. The level of decoration in these is ambitious, but I am not so sure it's been pulled off great, with a few odd things going on here, like fuzzy edges, what looks like overspill, and is that a wonky set of steps? But considering the size of these, this is still very impressive with the level of decoration and interesting things to look at. First released in 2019, these are just two new livery options. For the two-car set, the RRP price is £239.95 for analogue and £359.95 for digital. And just a couple of mentions of tiny wagons, these being the three-plank wagons in various liveries for a price of £21.95. And these 5-plank China clay wagons, either with or without covers. Covered ones come in 3 packs for £69.95 or £72.95, and the single one is £22.95. Two new flat car livery options as well. And if you're in the Bachmann Collectors Club, you can get this Mark I BG high security brake gangway wagon in the EWS livery, which again is just a new livery. So quite a lot of new N-scale stuff there, but that's not all. For N-scale modelers, as Dapol have also given us some details of their new models, including the Class 142. In Dapol's range since, I believe, 2018, these are two new liveries, but also have some upgrades over older models, such as directional lights, DCC fitted options, close couplings and all-wheel drive, priced around £160 for analogue and around £200 for next 18 DCC fitted. They also announced some new Mark III coaches, but I don't have actual model photos yet, so I'll update here when Dapol shows some photos of those. Locomotion models, nothing to do with this channel, are also cashing in on the 200-year celebrations and the Greatest Gathering by offering this N-scale wagon and presentation box. Certainly very bright, but I'm not sure the logo really works on this wagon. Anyway, only 50 to be made, apparently at a price of £20 each, so be quick if you want one. Available from their website. Yep, it's Accurascale. As we move into 00 scale, we've got a great video from Accurascale of their Class 60 demonstrating its impressive sound features. Just listen to this. Very impressive, even if the loco is moving without a driver. And of note here is the camera work, which is really good on this video too. This is definitely worth checking out, even if you don't intend to buy one of these locos. I've yet to hear anyone say, hey, we don't have enough HSD liveries in model form, but that's not stopped Key Model World, who've teamed up with Hornby to make these new Colas Rail livery twin packs. These are samples at the moment, with some changes to be made, but it's certainly a bright colour scheme and very eye-catching. Available exclusively through Key Publishing, these are priced at £394.99 DCC ready and £449.99 for DCC sound-fitted twin packs. Production is limited to 400 units in total, so if you want one, head on over to Key Publishing to pre-order now. Bachmann also updated us all with some 00 news, and leading the charge is an all-new tooling Stanier 8F280. One has been in the range since as far back as the late 90s, but this is all new with a die-cast boiler, chassis block and running plate, plus there's other metal parts added to this model too, and the tech spec includes a coreless motor, all-wheel pickup, Plux 22 interface, factory-fitted Stay Alive, dual-fitted speaker system and firebox lighting. I think it also might come with automatic couplers on the tender too. It's highly detailed and comes in either analog, digital or digital with sound. Not due till summer 2026, this will obviously be going up against Hornby's version of the same loco, but Hornby's model is now over 20 years old, so it's high time we had a new version. That's all very impressive, but what isn't impressive is the new Collectors Club 00 scale offering in the form of this REA translator van. It's in the London Underground bright red livery, but this is really a rehashed PDA van, which was first introduced by Bachmann back in 2008, and they're asking £31.95 for club members for this. Disappointing. More Bachmann news to follow soon. Moving to TT scale, Revolution Trains has shown some engineering samples of their upcoming MMA JNA gondola wagons. These photos show the detail on these models, especially the extra wire parts and extensive underwagon details. They come with removable loads and are priced at an RRP of £44.95. By contrast, something like this from Tillig in TT scale, the Type EAOS gondola, comes in around £33, but it does have less underfloor details. The Revolution ones will be available in spring 2026. Keeping with Revolution, they also showed these coaches in N scale. These are K-type steel-bodied Pullman coaches coming in either first, third or refurbished kitchen variations. Incredibly, these will feature fully detailed interiors with working table lamps and saloon lights in N scale. Amazing! They'll be sold in 4-carriage packs at an RRP of £209.95, or you can opt for a 3-carriage set at £157.50 or a 2-carriage set at £104.99. Decorated samples should follow soon, but these are another spring 2026 release. Finally, just some channel news in that there won't be any news for a couple of weeks now, as I'm just about to head off to Spain to do some train spotting and top up my tan. So it'll be just reviews for a little while till I get back, but hopefully I'll have some great Renfrey video action for you all. Enjoy the reviews I've queued up for you in the meantime. Anyway, that's the video folks, thanks for watching. I'm sure there'll be more coming soon, so subscribe to keep yourself up to date and I'll see you on the next one.
So model train, model words, choo choo, model train, tiny train.